today's video we're going to create a magical glowing Christmas tree using acrylic paints. Whether you're an experienced artist or just starting out, this step-by-step tutorial is easy to follow and fun for everyone to paint. I'll walk you through how to capture the warm glow of the Christmas lights on the snow-covered tree. Hi, I'm Rachel. I create colourful paintings and I make tutorials so that you can learn how to paint them too. In this tutorial, I will show you exactly how to paint the Christmas tree wrapped in twinkling lights. If you would like to watch the full-length tutorial for this entire painting, then this is available on my Patreon, which is Rachel Froud Art. The full-length tutorial is an hour long, and I explain in real time how to paint this whole painting from start to finish, including the background, the snow, and the trees. I also include all of the supplies that I use, including paint brands, colours, brushes, and more. So let's get started on the Christmas tree. To start, you'll want to use a dark green paint to paint a thick line down the centre of your canvas, leaving space at the top for the star. Then use a filbert paintbrush to start painting the branches using the same dark green shade of paint. To do this, start at the top of your line and dab the paintbrush outwards. Twist the paintbrush as you dab it to create random and uneven markings. This helps to make the branches appear more natural. Remember that you'll want the tree to be small at the top and wide at the bottom, so gradually make these branches longer as you work your way down the tree. If your branches are looking a little sparse, just repeat this technique again to fill in some of the gaps, but make sure that you still leave some of the background showing through. Then, still using the same shade of green, fill in the centre of the tree to make it look fuller. Only do this in the centre, leaving the branches on the sides. Then we can start to add more detail to the tree by adding some more colour. Mix some green paint that is a shade lighter and use the same technique to add this to the branches, making sure that you don't fill in the gaps too much. Repeat this step again with some green paint that is one more shade lighter than the previous green. As you'll see, this helps to add depth to the tree by creating highlights and shadows. We can use this same technique to add snow to the tops of the branches. Clean your brush so that there's no green left on it, and then use a light shade of blue to add the snow. Use the same dabbing and twisting technique to create natural markings, and make sure that you're only adding this to the very tops of the branches, leaving the green underneath. We can then brighten some of the snow by using white paint. Choose the areas that will be brightest and add just a little bit of white paint to brighten it. To create the glow of the Christmas lights, add some glazing medium to some light orange paint. I mixed orange, yellow and white paints to create this shade. The glazing medium will help to make this paint transparent, which is perfect for creating the glow. Use a small paintbrush to add a circle of paint where you want each light to be. If you don't have glazing medium, you can use a little bit of water instead. If you have a look at my string light painting tutorial, you'll see how to create this effect using water. Continue to add these circles all over the tree. You will start to see the glow forming, and the warm orange really stands out against the cool tones in the rest of the painting. Use the same orange paint to add a larger glow right at the top of the tree. This will be the glow from the star. You can also add a warm glow to the snow underneath the tree and to the trees either side using the same paint mixture. To brighten up the centre of each glow, just mix some more yellow and white paint into the mixture with a little more glazing medium or water. Then, use a small paintbrush to add this paint to the middle of each glowing circle. This helps to create the effect that the edge of the glow is fading into the background. Next up is the fun part, adding the twinkling lights. Use some bright yellow paint mixed with white to make it really bright and opaque. Then use a small paintbrush to add a small circle into the centre of each of the orange circles. Use the same bright yellow paint to start painting the star on top of the tree, starting with a cross and then adding in the extra lines. Then use some white paint on its own to brighten up the centre of the star. This makes it look like it's shining and really adds to the glowing feel of this painting. Use the white paint to add a tiny dot into the centre of each light to make them look extra bright. To finish the painting, you can add some snow over the top of your Christmas tree by using the paint splatter technique. I'll add a tutorial showing you exactly how to do this to the description for you. I also added some larger snowdrops and some snowflakes to make it look extra Christmassy. And there you have it, your very own glowing Christmas tree. I hope you enjoyed this festive painting tutorial, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative tutorials.